So I've selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions which they can ask you for with respect to the cubic function and polynomial factorization. So these are obviously based on past papers, which are just recent past papers. So let's start with this thing. The first one is, it is given that p of x is equal to 2x cube plus ax square plus 4x plus b, where a and b are constants. It is also given that 2x plus 1 is a factor of p of x, and when p of x is divided by x minus 1, there is a remainder of minus 12. So in this question there are two things: remainder theorem, factor theorem. Okay, and from that we have to find the values of a and b. So see, since they have said that it is given that 2x plus 1 is a factor, like 2x plus 1 is a factor of p of x, that means what? Now see, when 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 1 is a factor of this thing, so what we are going to do, we are just going to put 2x plus 1 is equals to 0, and I'm going to get x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Remember I've said that x minus a wala thing, so same thing. Now here I'll just put p of minus 1 by 2. Since it's a factor, it will definitely be equal to 0, and that's how I just did p of minus 1 by 2 is equals to 0. You just substitute the values. As you can see, this is the calculation I've done, and at the end of the day you will get a plus 4b is equals to 9. This is one of the equations we get from the factor theorem. With respect to the remainder theorem, so they have also said that when p of x is divided by x minus 1, there is a remainder of minus 12. Okay, so when it is divided by x minus 1, there is a remainder of minus 12. That means what? P of 1, please make sure that x minus 1 is equals to z. That's why I've highlighted this thing as well. So just put x minus 1 is equals to 0, you will get x is equals to 1. Then p of 1 is equals to minus 12. Again, you just substitute x is equals to 1, you will get an equation. At the end, you will just get a plus b is equals to minus 18. So these are the two equations you will get, and you just solve it simultaneously. I've just subtracted first equation minus second equation, and I got 3b is equals to 27, and then b is equals to 9, and finally whatever these things, b is equals to 9, a is equals to minus 27 after substitution. You can of course look at the notes which I have already uploaded in the next in the PDF format, so you can go through it. The second thing is, using your values of a and b, write p of x in the form of 2x plus 1 into q of x. That means what? They want us to factorize it in simple words. Now obviously we know one of the factors is 2x plus 1. Of course we can use synthetic division for this thing, right? The previous way, whatever we have done. So obviously 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Again same thing, 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Remember, so x is equals to minus 1 by 2. So I'll just put it there, x is equals to minus 1 by 2, and I'll use this synthetic division to solve this problem. As you can see here you will get x plus 1 by 2, and because see 2x plus 1, not, it's actually x plus 1 by 2, because we are considering minus 1 by 2 as a factor. That's why we will get x plus 1 by 2. And then after solving further, here you will get 2x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 upon 2 into 2x square minus 28x plus 18. You can take out 2 common, you can cancel with that, and finally you will get this kind of an equation. And as I said, after that maybe they will ask you to find the solution of p of x is equals to 0. You can substitute it, you can solve the quadratic equation, and you will get these kind of values. I would recommend, since it is only of 2 marks, you just use calculator and get the answer. Otherwise, remember last time we have done this thing, splitting the middle term, but here since it's of 2 marks, you can directly do it. Now the second one is this, similar to that, x plus 4 is a factor of p of x. This thing, when p of x is divided by x minus 1, the remainder is b. So just same type of question in a different way they have asked you, right? So as you can see, show that a is equals to minus 23 and find the value of b. So since they have said x plus 4 is a factor, then definitely p of minus 4 is equals to 0. Substitute that, solve it, you will get a is equals to minus 23. Same to same thing. And you just have to find b. That is basically when p of x is divided by x minus 1. So we'll just substitute p of 1 in this equation, and once we put this p of 1, you will get minus 30 as your answer. Simple. Okay, now they are asking, factorize p of x completely, and hence state all the solution of p of x is equals to 0. Okay, now here also we are going to use synthetic division. As you can see, the coefficient of x cube is 2, the coefficient of x square is 3, the coefficient of a, I mean the x is a, which is nothing but minus 23, and this is minus 12, which is minus 12, like this. Once we got that thing, we are just going to pull down this 2, minus 4 into 2 minus 8, then we are going to add it, then we'll get minus 5, then same thing, same procedure. You at the end, see, remember, you will have to get 0, then only you have factorized it properly. And finally you will get 2x square minus 5x. I'm just going to put this equation, 2 minus 5 and minus 3 minus 3, splitting the middle term, solve it, get the solution. That's how you will get it. Simple. Okay, We'll come back to this question later. So they may ask you in functions. I've put it in the drive. So this is basically some of the questions which are with respect to the cubic inequalities. Same procedure. Now this time they will give you function y is equals to minus 3 x minus 2 x minus 4 x plus 1, whatever it is. Now if all we need to do is we just need to find the x intercept and the y intercept. So if I put y is equals to 0, I'm going to get x intercept. If I'm going to put x is equals to 0, I'm going to get y intercept. So if I put y is equals to 0, if I just solve this equation, one sec, I'll just solve it. So if I put just minus 3 times x minus 2 x minus 4 x plus 1 is equal to 0, I'll just divide 0 by minus 3 and I'll get x minus 2 x minus 4 x plus 1. See, the sign doesn't matter here, like, because with respect to minus 3, I'm at the end of the day, even if it would have been minus 3000 also, then it wouldn't have mattered. At the end of the day, the x-intercept would have been the same thing, because it will just be 0 by minus 3000, which is at the end 0. So you'll get x-intercept as minus 1 comma 0, 2 comma 0 and 4 comma 0. These are your x-intercept. Now the thing is, the curve could be the either way. It could be this way or it could be this yellow curve. But the thing is, we will determine that through y-intercept. So if I put x is equals to 0, I'll solve it. I've solved it here. If I put this thing, so I'll get minus 3 times 0 minus this thing. I've solved it here also. So minus 3 times minus 2 times minus 4 times 1, whatever it is. And at the end of the day, I'm going to get y-intercept as 0 comma minus 24. And so the graph would be this way, like whatever I've drawn. Okay. They don't care about like how you're going to make it like this or like that. Doesn't matter. Just keep that in mind, that whenever it is minus 1 and 2, just like in parabola also we do the same way. So the dip should be here, like thoda sa lesser than 0 comma minus 24. Whenever they will ask you this question, definitely the next question would be, hence find the values of x for which minus 3 this thing is greater than 0. As you can see, I have shaded this region, which is from the graph. Obviously you'll have to make it, so it has to be less than minus 1 or between 2 and 4. So we have just drawn it like this. This has nothing to do. Okay, same second kind of a graph which I have just, obviously from the past paper only we have got it. So this is a mod graph. Obviously, since it is positive, obviously it has to be a mod graph. Now the thing is, here as you can see, these are the x-intercept we got. So obviously my graph would like the function would be x plus 2 x plus 1 x minus 4 with respect to this thing, x minus 2, so x minus minus 2 x plus 2 x plus 1 and x minus 4. So these are my x-intercept. Now for the y-intercept, right, for the y-intercept, what we have to do, so see, they have given that this is 24 is the y-intercept. Now the thing is, if I put x is equals to 0, I'm gonna get 2 into 1 into minus 4, which is nothing but minus 8. But here it is 24, so I'll have to multiply by something. So obviously I'll multiply by 3. Now the thing is, since it is mod graph, be it the other way, be it this way, you know, like this somewhat, be it this way or be it this way, both ways the graph is going to be the same because it's a mod graph. So that's why when I multiply this by whatever this thing, so it could be either 3 or minus 3 since it's a mod graph. That's why they have asked you find the two possible expression for p of x. So it could be plus minus 3 in short. So that's why I've written it like this. That's it. Now one more type of questions which they can ask is this thing. The polynomial p of x is, so p of x they have given as ax cube plus bx square plus cx minus 9 is divisible by x plus 3. The moment it is divisible by x plus 3, that means what, x plus 3 is a factor of it. So we'll get what, we'll get p of minus 3 is equal to 0. I'll just substitute that. I'll get a times minus 3 cube plus b times minus 3 square plus c times minus 3 minus 9 is equal to 0. So at the end it's going to be minus 27a plus 9b minus 3c minus 9 is equal to 0. This is one of the equation I'll get with respect to a, b and c. Now again what they have given, that p dash of 0 is equal to 36. They will mix up derivatives and cubic functions altogether. So for that, first of all, we need to find p dash of x. Also, they have also said p double dash of 0 is also equal to 86. Okay, so we'll have to double differentiate it. So p dash of x is going to be what? It's going to be 3ax square plus 2bx plus c, right? And similarly, p double dash of x is going to be what? So I'll just write it here. P double dash of x is going to be what? It's going to be 6ax plus 2b. because obviously constant derivative is nothing but 0. First we'll use this value because there are just two variables here. So 6ax plus 2b. So what they have said, p double dash of 0 is 86. So p double dash of 0 is equal to 86 they have given. Okay, so we'll just substitute 0 here. So we'll get 6 times a into 0 plus 2b is equals to 86, and therefore we'll get 2b is equals to 86, or we'll get b is equals to 43. This is the first value we got. Similarly, if I talk about this p dash of x, okay, let me just do it here. Okay, so they have said p dash of 0 is also 36. In fact, we will directly get it, it's fine. So p dash of 0 is equal to 36. So again, I'll substitute x is equals to 0 in this equation. So this is going to be 0, this is going to be 0. So I'll get what? I'll get directly c is equal to 36. Right? So we get c is equals to 36. We know b's value as well, which is 43. We'll just put it here. We'll get minus 27a plus 9 times b, 9 times 43 minus 3 times 36 minus 9 is equal to 0. Finally, we'll just solve this equation and we'll get the value of a. You can use your calculator or you can just solve it normally. So it's going to be minus 27a plus 9 times 43 is 387 minus 108 minus 9 is equals to 0. Just solve it. So we'll get what? We'll get minus 27a is equal to, if I just shift everything on the right hand side, you will get this thing as 270 minus 270, sorry. So you'll get a is equal to 10. So these are the values of a, b and c. Using your values of a, b and c, find the remainder of px when px is divided by 2x minus 1. So now we got p of x as what? P of x is ax cube, so it's going to be 10x cube plus b, which is 43x square plus 36x minus 9, and we just need to find the remainder when p of x is divided by 2x minus 1. As I told you, you just put 2x minus 1 is equals to 0, x is equals to 1 by 2. Just substitute x is equals to 1 by 2 here. You will get p of 1 by 2, which is nothing but 10 times 1 by 2 cube plus 43 times, just the calculations are tough, 43 times 1 by 2 whole square plus 36 times 1 by 2 minus 9. So probably what you will get? You will get 10 by 8 plus 43 by 4 plus 18 minus 9, and which is nothing but, at the end you will get 5 by 4 plus 43 by 4 plus 9, which is nothing but, this is 48 by 4, which is 12 plus 9, 21. That's your answer. So that's all you need to do for cubic function and polynomial factorization. See, I haven't seen any of the question based on polynomial division, so it's not that important, but definitely factor theorem, remainder theorem and complete factorization is very important, and also there's inequalities of cubic functions.